It's amazing, right?
You guys found some treasure in your walls, huh?
We sure did. Check this out. It's a fishing rod.
Oh, okay. So 3 pieces?
About 15 feet long, made of bamboo.
Yep. Some of the thread and one of those little eye loops still on there. So what do you think?
You know, looked online, couldn't really find anything. Reached out to local historians and trying to, wait for their reply.
All right. Well, when you get one, please report back. We'd love to know the story, too. Speaking of local historians, you and I have a date with one. We're going to the Museum of Old Newbury. She's going to tell us about your house and the neighborhood.
Awesome.
Ready? 2 fish by the time we get home.
All right, have
please.
fun.
Hey, Bethany.
Hey, Kevin, how are you?
Well, say hello to your neighbor, Melissa.
Hello, Melissa. How are
Nice to
you?
meet you.
I hear you're interested in the history of your house.
I am.
Wonderful. Well, we've been doing a lot of research on it here. The Museum of Old Newbury holds a lot of the artifacts and records for the city of Newburyport, and we have a wonderful story to tell you, so come on in.
Great.
Awesome.
Thank you.
So we've pulled a couple of materials here for you to look at. This is a map from 1850, and you can see Newburyport's much smaller than it is today, and really to the west side of Newburyport and west of Newburyport is mostly farmland and sort of open land. There's a lot of wharves here. There's a lot of, that shipbuilding was the primary industry really at that time in 1850. And what happens by the time your house is built after 1889 is that a lot of industry moves into the community, and in particular, starting with some shipyards moving to your side of the city. But there's also waves of immigration, and that really, people who are working in these factories. Mm-hmm. And the story of the first owner of your property is an immigration story. Mm-hmm. It's the story of Hannah Toomey, who comes here from Ireland. She was born in Ireland in 1860. She comes here and she purchases the land in 1889.
Oh, nice. So she lived in my house?
No. Weirdly, that's who owned your house.
Oh.
Wait, owned it but didn't live in it?
Owned it but didn't live in it. So that was a very interesting part of the story for us. So 1889, we find her purchasing the property, just the land. So the house is built after that. So we assumed that she'd be living there. So we go to the directories, which was, where it lists everyone's address.
Yeah.
And we find Hannah Toomey living in 1892 at the Old Ladies' Home. She's a cook at the Old Ladies' Home at 75 High, which is basically across the street from this house.
Oh. So who lived in my house?
Well, that is the wonderful part of the story. So we go back and look at who was actually living there. So her tenants include a shoe cutter, cuts the pattern out of for shoes in a shoe factory. There's an iron molder.
So the house kind of reflects both the way the city changed with all the industry coming and then all of the immigrants coming in. It's sort of a combination of both of those things.
Absolutely. So she has a ready pool of tenants who are working in these factories.
Very cool.
Interesting.
So that's what attracted her to the house. But what attracted you guys to the house?
Well, we've always loved Newburyport. We love, that you can park your car, walk downtown, grab a bite to eat, and go shopping. You can ride your bike to the beach. Love the proximity to the beach. But also we love that the people in the town, they really value preserving the historic charm of it.
Absolutely. We are very, very lucky. We were almost not so lucky. I pulled a couple photos from the 1960s. This is a photo from 1968.
Wrecking balls and cranes, not good.
This is another photo from that time. And this is actually Market Square, right in the
Yeah.
adorable little heart of downtown. This city was really sort of in decline by the 40s and 50s. By the 60s, with urban renewal, city planners favored sort of knocking down old buildings that were shuttered or abandoned and building bright new sort of malls. Actually, a group gathered here and made the commitment to try to fight this and preserve the old buildings. So the Museum of Old Newbury is responsible in large part for marshaling forces that stopped this from happening after it had already happened to some of the city.
Right.
And preserve this. I mean, you know this because you live
Right,
here.
yeah.
But folks like me come from out of town all the time to walk these streets today. I mean, beautiful restaurants, art galleries, furniture stores.
Yeah.
It's a real destination now.
It could have been a
I
strip
can
mall.
imagine.
Well, I tell you, this is terrific information, so thank you for that. And the preservation. Learning this stuff is just awesome to know about our house. Thanks for watching. This Old House has got a video for just about every home improvement project, so be sure to check out the others. And if you like what you see, click on the subscribe button to make sure that you get our newest videos right in your feed.